Hello again, hi. Now this is just part two of the first one I did. Okay, a bit seated and lying down sequences. Right, okay. So the next one, again, you've got the three positions. If you find it, yeah, because I find it sort of, I'm not that great on seated, you know, if you can't sit up and you're leaning back, use a yoga block or whatever you've got. I've got a Pilates moon box here, so just to give me a bit of height. Now, we're going to flex the feet. So in the seated, like we have our toes lifted. So cross-leg position, if you can. Otherwise, if you prefer, this is going to come afterwards, but if you want to sit this way, you can do. Okay, so I'll do both versions. So cross-leg position, sitting up nice and tall, and you can have your hands on your thighs into that first position. You're going to take a breath. So nice and tall, just checking your pelvis, your spine's over your pelvis, you're not leaning back. So take an inhale and exhale, roughly for about 5. And again, inhale, exhale, through the side and the back of the ribs. Okay, 2 breaths, you can do one more if you need to. And then hold your breath, stretch out the rib cage, just sitting up and growing tall through the crown of your head. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. And exhale, we're going to come into second. And again, let elbows draw out and you're lifting up nice and tall. So remember the standing one's going to inhale and exhale. Squeeze the air out. Once again, inhale. Through the side and the back of the ribs, 360 breath and exhale. Hold your breath. Take a little pause. Stretch out the ribs. Sitting up nice and tall. When you're ready, inhale and exhale, third position. Inhale, exhale, and again, another breath, inhale, exhale, much as you can, but no forced breath. Hold your breath, stretch the ribs, and then take an inhale and exhale. Great, okay. So the next one, but if you've already done it, you can sit this one out. So this is a sort of bent leg position. Dig the heels in. I see this more in the lying down position as well. The heels dug in and the toes are lifted. In first again, take an inhale. Exhale. Spine over the pelvis. And again, inhale. Exhale. Hold your breath. Open the rib cage. And then inhale and exhale. In second, inhale, exhale. One more breath, inhale, exhale. Hold your breath, stretch out the ribs. Then when you're ready, inhale and exhale. Roughly 5 in and out breaths, so you can do it in 5 or 4 if you need to. Last position, third position. Then I'll try some variations. Inhale, exhale, take an inhale, exhale, hold your breath, sit up nice and tall, pause, open the rib cage, try and talk at the same time. And then take an inhale and exhale. It looks like I'm doing nothing, but really you'll feel it. It's really hard work. Okay, so I'll do a bit of variations on that. I'll do these again. So in that first position again, I'm going to take an inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale. 360 breath, exhale, sitting nice and tall. Hold your breath, pause. Open the rib cage, and then you can just take your arm out to the side, open out, with your breath held, inhale, and exhale. Second position, take an inhale, exhale. One more breath here, inhale, exhale, pause, open the rib cage, a false breath. And then you can take it out to the side to open out, T-shape. Great. Come back to the center. Take an in-breath. Exhale. Third position. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Slide in the back of the ribs. Lateral breathing. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch the rib cage. And then your variation. Out to the side. Open. And then you can come back up and take an inhale and exhale. Great, so that one, just a taste of some variations. It doesn't have to always be static. Okay, lying down position now, and we're done until the next one. Great, so let's see if I can get my whole view on here. I'm shifting around. Okay, so lying down position. So you're going to cross your right leg over your left. Right ankle over left. I'm trying to get to be seen a little bit. And then with the arms, it's the right palm over the top of the left hand. Keep flexing the feet. I know you can't see it, but I'm flexing the feet and bringing the arms up and over. So again, in 2 breaths. You're going to take an in breath and exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch and open the ribs. Now you can stay here with the breath hold, or you can take a turn. Just roll over, make sure the hips, shoulders stack. And then inhale. And exhale to come back. Fabulous. Okay, let's do the other side. So right leg, so I apologise, I just see my leg, can't see my ankle. So left leg over right, and then we have the left palm over the right hand, top of the right hand. So you've got the option of turning. So you're going to take an inhale and exhale through the side of the back of the ribs. One more breath and inhale and exhale. Hold your breath, open the rib cage, and then you can take the turn if you want to, rolling over, take an inhale, and exhale, that's the centre. Fabulous. Okay, so now I'm going to bend the knees in, you've still got the heels dug in, the toes are lifted. Okay, so in first position, we can go through stages of second, third, but I'll do all in one. I'll keep it flowing. So going to take an inhale. Start in a first position with the hands in line with the hip, and exhale. Squeeze the air out. And another breath. Inhale. Again, I'm doing it in 2 and exhale. Hold your breath when you're ready. Open the rib cage. And then simultaneously, you're going to bring the arms up as you lift, peek very forward, as you lift into a bridge. Press the heels down. If you cramp, you can bring the toes down. And if you want the arms, you can just change that arm position so it's out to the side. One of the goddess poses. And then when you're ready, inhale and exhale, lowering down. Great. Okie doke. So the next one's quite good if there's like a gap, push off to pregnancy, a gap in between the stomach muscles, get that little gap. Good way of closing it, like the earlier lunge position we did on the first video. So you're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee, flex feet, and lifting the toes up, digging the heels in on the other leg, and then we're going to have the left hand pressing into the inside thigh, and then the right hand, you can do the other way around, so it's opposite to opposite, the right hand up and over. You're going to take an inhale and exhale, and again another breath. We'll do 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Hold your breath, open the rib cage. Now see if you can lift into that bridge position. You can change the arm position if you need to. Hold it there. If you cramp, do come down. And then take an inhale. You can take the leg up as well. and then exhale, bring everything down. Fabulous. Okay, so do the other side, left on right. Right hand inside into the inner thigh. The left arm goes over, take an inhale and exhale. The last breath, one more breath, inhale. Side the back of the ribs and exhale, fully pressing your hands into the thigh. Hold your breath. Open the rib cage. I'm going to lift into a bridge, and you can straighten that leg if you want to, otherwise you can keep it down. Change your arm position as well, and then inhale when you're ready, and exhale as you come down. Well done. Okay, draw the knees into your chest, rock from side to side. That was part 2. The next, the next video or videos, I'm going to try and do some more dynamic poses. We did a little bit here just to get a taste of it, though, but they're mainly static poses. So I'm going to try and do some more. I'll see how this goes. I'll post it onto YouTube and onto the social media platforms. Okay, so right, great to see you. So let me know what you think. Take care. Bye.